welcome to another My Little Podcast. We are your hosts. I am Brie. I'm here with my brother Bryson.
Hello.
My father Gary.
Hello.
And my mother Shelly.
Hi.
We have had a wall and, what do they do? The flooring? No. Ceiling. We've had a wall and ceiling kind of week. Didn't we?
Oh, yeah, they painted, yeah.
Yeah, I think he did pull the carpet out.
Yeah, that's right.
Garen and Ellie, yeah.
Ceiling.
He got them both, yeah. So we have walls, floor, and ceiling. We have the makings for another abode going on. So,
Sorry,
yes?
I just thought of an idea. You said walls and ceiling.
Yes.
And I was thinking of, what if you put this inflatable wrap, right? And you put it inside of a room and it's like a balloon and you blow it up and it sticks to the walls and everything. And then it dries and then you just cut out your windows and it's a wrap. It wraps around your whole ceiling, floor, everything.
It reminds me of a jumping castle.
They do make something like that. It's
they
they
do?
inflate it and it's made of concrete and they just water it down and then it hardens that way.
I was thinking just like instead of painting a room, you wrap it.
I
Don't
like
you
But it's
make,
like an
like-
inverted wrap.
Don't you make I don't know what it's called, but it's like where you I don't even know where to go with it. It was
Yeah.
like paper
All right.
mache.
Wow,
Paper
that was
mache.
profound.
Paper
Paper
mache.
mache,
That's what I was
okay.
going
Oh.
for. Don't you make paper mache that way? You can do it around a balloon and then you put the paper. I was
Yes.
thinking of paper mache.
Yes.
I can't believe I remember
Even
it.
as a kid, we did that with newspapers. Remember those things? They don't have those around
I
very much
remember
anymore. Yeah.
Mom and you and I. We made a paper mache version of our dog at the time, didn't we? We
Oh
had
my
we had
gosh.
like
Did
a
you
dog
keep
that we
it?
had for only a week or two.
Taking
I
pictures
feel
of
like we
it?
didn't have him for very long.
Oh.
I don't
Is
know.
there any record of this?
I have no idea. I just remember making it. It was exhausting. It was a lot of, but it was fun. I mean, it was fun, but
Cool.
I mean, like
Where was I?
to like
I can't
paint
remember
the
it.
interior of buildings, but you wrap the interior of buildings.
No, we got you. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
dude, we're on board. I
Oh,
love
okay.
it. I love it.
And then they
Okay.
have the external ones which build them, which is what Dad was talking about. Sorry, I got confused.
You could set
No,
up,
it's okay.
instead of sorry, go ahead.
The
Instead
dog.
of having like a, like a bug bomb, you'd set off a paint bomb
Ooh.
and you just leave and you come back. It's
It's all
painted.
done.
It's not a
Of course,
bad
the
idea.
ceiling and the windows are the same color.
And the
but-
furniture. And the furniture and the cabinets.
You can't move anything. If you had anything in there, you'd be like, that's staying there for life.
Yeah,
Because
because you move it, you see the paint.
yeah, and what do you do? like meticulously paint in the Okay, speaking of painting in things, we have a great little suggestion here by Elizabeth Wellner. And Elizabeth says, when you pulled out the bottle with the rooster, I was inspired for you. You could paint a few random fish on the river bottles with metallic paints to add some extra shine and interest. Everything is so beautiful. Thank you, Elizabeth. I thought that was a great idea. And,
Like a
and
shark.
you were
Yes.
saying-
Shark could be fun on there. Jaws.
I read
Dun,
that
dun,
one,
dun, dun,
Elizabeth,
dun,
and I was so excited when you posted that idea. Definitely going to, and I like the idea of the metallic paints too, so you get that little glistening in the sun. A really, really good idea. So we're going to be looking into doing that for sure.
That'd be cool. I just
love
dawned
it.
on me, inside of bottles, if you can get the paint inside there,
I would
they wouldn't
love
have a problem. Well, you paint what you want on a balloon. You put the balloon inside the bottle, you blow up the balloon, it smashes to the side, and you get that paint on there, and you unplate the balloon, pull it out.
Wow, that.
And you have an image in
That'd
the
be
sounds
inside.
so
I love-
meticulous.
We're
It
back
sounds
to painting
so
rooms with
meticulous.
balloons. I love it.
Or we could take a bug bomb.
I was thinking, that you got those artists that like
Little
smear
tiny
stuff
miniature
onto
bug
a
bombs.
canvas. They smear stuff onto a canvas and it just looks like a smear.
Smeared stuff on a canvas.
Just smear until at the end it's like, whoa, it's a painting of Mona Lisa. Like it's at the end.
Oh, you know what I
You
need
just
to
need to
do is
smear
I
that
need
into
to
a bottle.
recruit Shay to come over and do that. That's something she would love to do, and she'd be good at it too.
All
I
right,
think
for
it would
future.
be easier to you could build like a little ship and a scene inside the bottle with paint in there and all kind of fancy stuff.
I
Where's the
know,
balloon?
don't they like assemble little like boats and
As a
ships?
cap.
And then the
bottle.
captain's holding a balloon, and then it
Perfect.
explodes.
And confetti goes everywhere.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh my goodness!
But it's set to only explode a couple years from now.
Okay.
Oh, it has a timer.
So when you're sitting,
Okay.
in the shower, showering, it goes boom. It goes off.
Wow. Okay, so Owen Creed had speaking of ships and floating upon water.
Owen's been with us like forever.
Yes,
Yes.
we love Owen.
Thank you, Owen.
Owen Creed said, if you'd made the green bottle stick out like a shelf, you could actually put a frog sculpture on it. which is a neat idea.
Yes, and I read that too, Owen, and I really like that idea as well. Matter of fact, I went out after I read your comment and looked at the bottles to see if I was already possibly creating a little bit of a ledge. So I'm going to look at that. That might be a little harder to do because, the bottles like to slip unless I can kind of hold it there. I'll look and see.
Maybe turning the bottle 90 degrees to a perpendicular, and then that creates a shelf.
Yeah, could do that. But then I got that little round end, and I don't know why. I'm just not into the ends. I like the sides this time around.
Yeah.
I could look into that too.
Or you start expanding it. So instead of 3 bottles wide, you make it 4 or 5 bottles wide, the wall, so you slowly expand it out,
Yeah.
Like and then you build the
gross.
next wall short,
Yeah.
and then now you have a shelf.
You could find a bottle in the shape of a lily pad that fits right on there.
Okay, will you find me one of those?
Yeah, I'll have a glassmaker
You
make
could,
you one.
melt or fuse a bunch of bottles together.
Oh, your mom has that kiln.
Wow, wouldn't that
We
be
have a
something?
kiln.
I just wonder, like, out in the sun, I feel like the sun hits glass just right and it melts it sometimes. You get this melted glass that you just
Yeah.
randomly. And I wonder if that'll
Where we
happen in
live,
our
right?
wall, like a little melting.
I don't think so.
Have you seen that?
Okay, I think we're safe.
Have you seen
No,
that?
I figured it's safe. I was just wondering what would happen. Be interesting.
Have you seen that beach
Be
of
good
glass?
animation. It melts.
The wall.
Actually, what you do is to start it out, you have a magnifying glass and a kid burning an ant, and it goes like this, and then it zooms up and hits the bottle wall, and the whole bottle goes and starts warping down.
I love the way, it
moves
starts out. A magnifying glass with a kid burning an ant.
And then he lifts it up, and all of a sudden it's burning things as it goes.
Oh yeah, you have those superhero movies where they go through towns and they have laser vision and they're looking around and it's just goring out cityscapes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's just like that with the magnifying glass. Then he brings it back down. It's like, whoa.
Whoa. Okay, so Jody Small said, did I miss it? How high is the wave wall going to be? As high as the shower room wall?
Okay, you mean as far as the river, right?
I think,
yeah,
yeah,
that's the
I
way.
think she means that.
No, the river is only going to be about 4 bottles tall, and it will wave, and it will wave all the way to the entrance. And then at that point, we will then add a little bit of rock over the top of one where the turtle will sit, and then we'll bag for a little bit. And then we'll have a brown mountainscape. Not exactly sure how this is all going in yet, but we'll have a brown mountainscape, probably just one row of mountains. And then between the mountainscape, we'll have a series of several different shades of yellow to form a sun. And that, so it'll be, we'll go back to bottles and then, or back to bags and then back to bottles again.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that challenge. I think it's been coming together so fun with the river that I feel like the whole scene is gonna be fun. But it's the height too. You probably already said that it'll be the same as the other shower walls too. It'll go up.
Yeah,
too.
we'll definitely get it at a comfortable height as soon as,
Yeah.
and that's going to be pretty tall. Wall that goes around the bathtub is pretty high, and it will not be quite as high between the wall and the courtyard where there's no shower, just a courtyard. That one won't be, probably be a couple bags or a bag shorter than the actual going around the tub. You just want it nice and high when
Yeah.
you're doing that, you know.
Especially because I think we're not, we don't want to feel like we can see out the other side. 'cause
Never, yeah, you don't want that. You want to, yeah.
I feel like. No,
And if we don't feel comfortable in that too, we can always think about
more
putting some
layers.
sort of more layers or even a dome top of some sort.
something.
But then you lose your, ability to see the sky. But
Yeah.
we've got other options we can do if.
Yeah, we'll
if we're
just
not-
adjust. That's the great thing about this type of material. Oh, it's not working. That's okay. We'll try. We'll keep going till we're happy with it. I think this is a good next step for us. This question. Are you guys painting the cement and eventual stucco all the same color? If so, any ideas yet on what that will be? So yes, we are planning on painting. I think we are still.
Yeah, and I don't have any idea what color we're going to do. I know that the colorful bottles we're going to do like a little swirly, around it, because I wanted the bottles to look like a swirl, and they don't look like a swirl. So we'll paint the swirl around them. I think if I was to do that again, I would have tried to turn the bottles again and actually do that kind of a
Do
thing.
one.
I don't know if that would have worked with trying to figure it out with the
I feel like
bags.
with this system that we have where we're doing stucco, where it's not stucco, it's cement Is it? What is
mortar
it?
is what it is, yeah.
Mortar and bottles. I feel like we could have done kind of the same thing where we build it up with mortar and bottle and then just run the bags over the top of it.
Yes.
That's what we could have done.
And even the river, we could have done the same way on the waves.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about that the other day, too. It would have been a better look and, definitely strong enough.
The bags just settle into whatever, pretty much any shape that you want to put
They
them
seem
in.
to be pretty solid and hold up well enough that usually that something doesn't have to be that strong, it seems,
so
doesn't
organic.
it?
Yeah.
It's depending on, I guess, what you put in the wall, but...
So painting the stucco, yes, we will stucco it and
Yes, we will,
paint it.
but no on ideas, so we're open. If you have like, ooh, this color would look great in there, let us know. That'd be kind of fun to see.
I'm
Desert
thinking
colors?
like
You want desert colors or primaries?
Probably just some
I'm
desert
thinking like
colors.
an orange, like fluorescent orange.
Yeah, you probably would.
How about stripes and polka dots?
Beautiful.
Plaid. The color plaid. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, this week we were working on two separate parts of this project out there. We were working on the bottle half, and then we were also working on that wall that's over there on the other side. But when all was said and done, we had way too much footage. So we ended up pulling those. You guys ended up going through and pulling those pieces out. So next week we'll be talking more about that. I'm sure we'll do bottles too, because we just do that every week. But until it's done here. But we worked on that wall over there, which was kind of fun. Mm-hmm. So we'll have footage.
Got that. We ended up putting in the two really big bottles too for kind of the more
Little
the
jugs.
window, kind of the bottle window idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those got.
We should be able to see into the back of or out of the courtyard.
Yeah, you should be able to
Shelville.
glance, and it's a bottle, so it's not like a window, but you'll definitely see, like if UPS came driving up or something, you'd be able to easily see the little brown wavies coming up. It'd be,
Yeah, you'll be able to see all of it, which would be kind of fun. You usually can see, oh, there's a human morph in there. Someone's at the door. So yeah, that'll be kind of fun. It was fun to watch Azalea taking part in Garen and Ellie's projects as well on that little plane thing she was on, and then Ellie, the super mom, up there pulling trim off the sides, and
Holding the baby.
in
Saw in one
pregnant.
hand, holding the baby in the other.
that's Zoe.
Yeah, for sure. So we were working on, your dad are working on some guitar stuff too.
Oh yes, the fun guitar stuff. So yes, I do have kind of a small fail, but not a real fail. It's just an opportunity to grow and advance in my knowledge. And I may have discussed this in the past, but you really do, when you have a two-part epoxy type of system, you do need to mix both parts. So it is, I have one part on there, and I just wish I could just spray the other part on and magically they come together, but I don't.
Is this still gooey?
Now
Not
this is
gooey, it's
Okay.
just soft.
To preface this.
yes.
Oh yeah, we
a
need
little bit more.
Yeah,
some
this is
prefacing.
Dad kind of was, hey, you can get these 2-can spray paints where you.
Well, back up even further.
the fact that you guys
Yes.
all had
We
to
got-
get.
we
Oh,
getting
back when I
kits.
was
Yeah.
2 years old.
Oh,
No,
so-
we were getting
oh,
kits. We got kits.
Yeah, so
Guitar kits
to build a
to
guitar.
build a guitar. And mine's like a little super tiny fun size, and then you guys both got the same one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they got normal size.
What are they like?
What
are
are
they
you?
called?
They're not
They're
Strats,
Telecaster.
Telecaster.
body
Styles.
styles. And they're and the kit comes with the body of the guitar, all the stuff, all the wood and stuff, and then you finish it with paints or epoxies or whatever, and then you assemble it. It's kind of the idea, right?
Yeah.
So
And during the painting process, I did really well with the first coats of leveling.
It looked
primer.
beautiful. It
Yeah,
looks
worked great.
amazing. It really does look amazing.
Candy apple went on.
You can't touch
beautiful.
it, but it looks amazing.
Candy apple, and then I'm trying to get to the last piece,
Clear coat.
the clear coat, which is that's the protection of all the great work I did. And then, of course, I missed out on the epoxy,
Yeah,
which
so-
means there's a two-part epoxy, which requires activating both parts inside the can, the aerosol can. And it's usually a mechanism at the bottom, either you push in or you pull out. Well, I've been reading a lot about the push-ins. So I saw a little bit of push-in, and I thought, oh, I'll just push that in. So I pushed it in, thinking I mixed the two.
Yeah.
Shook it all up. I'm all set and ready. With the best intentions, I sprayed it down with 10 coats. It's gorgeous, but it would not dry completely. So you could always kind of touch it and it would mar, or you could put your fingernail in it in some spots underneath the pick guard. I've been testing it there. Now it's all marred up with me testing it, but the point is it's all covered up when I put the pick guard on. But it is, that didn't happen.
Oh.
Cool little thunder.
Thunder.
Karen said it was going to snow.
Wow, that'd be
It
something.
feels
It's
like
gonna-
my toes are
There's
freezing.
like a 50 to 60% chance of rain all week.
Good. It's good. We could use
It's a
the rain.
stormy week.
It is going to be a
Anyway,
monsoon season like
the idea is that now I've got the one part on. I didn't get the hardener in. That's obviously what's happened is that I didn't mix the hardener in. Bryson, of course, sees what I've done. He goes, "Dad, you need to do this." And he pulls this ring out of one piece of it and pulls it on. There's a hole there. He runs the ring in it and he goes, and it worked, right? But there's not enough. It's not a proper mix.
No,
it's
there's not
mostly
enough.
gone.
There's not enough part
There
A.
wasn't
or
enough
Did it
whatever.
still feel heavy? Like, did the can still feel
There's
heavy?
still a little bit of hardener in the bottom. The hardener
but
wasn't
it's
much.
just all
There's just a
hardener.
little
wasn't
bit
a
of
much
hardener
in
that
it.
goes in because you'd
Yeah.
be like, there's half of this that's not moving. Like,
Oh,
does
it's-
It seems like you could put the hardener on now and
You
then
would
it
think
start to
so,
bind.
Bree.
You
but
would
I don't
think
no.
that
Oh,
might
really?
be, but I'm not going there. I'm not
man.
going there. So
Okay.
I have spent weeks now actually heating it up, drying it in the sun, seeing if I can get some UV light on it. I've done everything I
You've done a
can
lot of stuff, yeah.
to harden it as much as I can. I gave up and I ordered another can. So I'm going for broke. I'm not scraping all that great stuff I
you're
just
not
did
gonna
off.
scrape. Okay.
Oh man, you'd have
Unless
to undo
this
everything.
doesn't work, then I'm at my
You have
last.
to undo everything.
Yeah.
Be-
So I'm going to respray it with the hardener in it, properly done this time, with the same type. So that I should get some adhesion. I'll sand and lightly sand it so it has something to adhere to.
Adhere
Adhere
to.
to.
Adhere
to.
Adhere.
Adhere to. So it'll stick. So I plan on doing that this week.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask what your plan was because
Yeah.
it seemed like you couldn't dab it off.
All that to get to this week, I'm going to be putting that on there. So
Yeah, and
Yes,
we're
it's
going to
really fun.
actually,
Yeah.
I think
We
we'll
each have our
have
own.
a little bit of that video on as well this week because we have the wall going up and I think we'll have some room for the guitar thing to go in.
We've been
Won't be
so
finished,
full.
but it will be at the progress that you have so
Yeah.
far.
yeah, well, this is the main progress. Getting this is the hardest part of assembling the guitar. Really, it's 4-bore bolts and the neck's on. Boom.
Okay.
Throw 10 more screws and the pick guard is on. 2 more screws and the tuners are all on. So it's so fast. It's just easy.
Fast to
Easy
assemble
peasy.
it. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah, and now you two haven't
Painting.
started yours. at all.
No, I.
Not yet.
With 2 reasons for me. First and foremost, I needed, but the stickers just arrived, so I'll be able to do that here.
Oh, yeah.
But I want a sticker bomb with our My Little Homestead stickers. I want a sticker bomb on the face of it, and I needed those stickers to arrive. And I figured we'll let Dad go through it first,
Good plan.
lovingly. I love you, but then he can do all of the oopsies, and then you could be like, "What oopsies did you make?" So that I can avoid those oopsies and hope that it's,
Well, it was only one
a
oops.
little easier. Hopefully, I don't know.
It was just a major oops. It ruined everything.
And
oops.
Bryson, you've got some really cool ideas too. You have a little
Yes.
sampling. You did a little
So-
sampling, didn't you?
Yeah. So, speaking
the
about
dogs.
thunder,
You know, I think this might be Chip's first thunderstorm.
No.
Oh, we had to
no,
have
we
one in
had
the
last
summer,
year.
I would think.
Year before
I
last.
don't know. We haven't had thunderstorms in a long time, Mom.
Cool. Let's hope we can keep the lights on.
They're like,
Speaking-
"What's
Otherwise,
going
we're gonna
on,
do this
guys?
in the
We'll
dark."
get them." Yeah, oh
Oh,
boy,
you're going to get the thunder.
get them go. Okay, I'm sorry.
Speaking
go ahead.
about thunder and lightning,
Yes. This
I looked up a method of building your own thunder and lightning. No,
Just the lightning.
just the lightning part on a piece of wood. And actually, what you do is you take like a microwave transformer and a variac, and you connect them up, and you get like 2,000 volts or something around that is what you can get from like a microwave transformer, and you just basically wet down the wood a little bit, and then you put the 2,000 volts on there, and
Put your tongue on it.
you'd only want to do that once, but no. And literally, it looks exactly like lightning, and it literally shocks across
okay,
the wood.
I love my brother. He's the mad
Oh,
scientist,
sorry.
and he's like, Bree, we're gonna put. He's walking me through. So I'm gonna put 2,000 volts through this board, and it's gonna create the lightning. Burn lightning into the board. And I'm like, wow, this sounds like really intense. And he's just casually hooking up this. I don't know. It looks like a Frankenstein thing he's got going on, and he's just chilling out in the kitchen. he's got the board, his test board sitting on like one of the things, and he's like, yeah, we'll just put this here, and then he pulls out water, and I don't know, I've always been told that water and electricity don't mix very well, and he's like, yeah, I'll just do it real quick, and like it's super safe. I was like standing back super far, filming, and it really wasn't anything, but he was just so casual about it. And all of the things he kept saying were like, you're gonna do that in here?
You're creating lightning inside the house?
Do we need like a bucket of water nearby or what?
Fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher? No, but it was very safe and very relaxed. It was very anticlimactic actually, but oh my goodness.
I had thought through everything, and I knew the way it would work, except for, I guess you can't think through everything, because I didn't think about the burning of the wood and the smoke that would create. And the whole house got all smoky because
that was the only
it is burning wood, which makes sense, but
that was no biggie. It smelled like burning wood.
Fireplace.
Yeah, fireplace stuff, but
we
still.
better wrap this up,
Yeah.
guys, or we're gonna lose our electricity.
I know.
Oh, boy.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to get snowed in.
Oh my gosh, and my dog is still outside.
Well, 10 feet of snow against the door. We'll be in here
We have
next
dog
week.
houses and stuff he can hide in, but still.
We'll still be recording, so come and get us. Snow 10 foot.
All right. Well, we really appreciate you being a part of the conversation, a part of the family, and we look forward to. There won't be another Wednesday. We did Wednesday last week because we had footage for that, and it seemed fitting to put it out this time of year since we're in winter. But we'll continue to be postponing Wednesdays because Mom is working. She's deep in the throes of putting this new series that we've got going on, this editing series together. So super excited to be able to share that with you super soon. So anyway, we'll catch you on Friday for another weekly peek. Bye.
Bye.